For 2011, Byerly came up with a brand new board called the Blunt. Byerly Blunt has a lot of features of the best boards in the past. We brought a really cool rocker line back from the Monarch with a real small flat spot, more of a limited 3-stage, with a lot of fast, really responsive rocker running out the tip. We added, for the first time in a lot of years with the Byerly, a spine to the Blunt as well. The Byerly has a real slight 1/8-inch spine, makes the board land really soft, get on rail really easy. It also incorporates something brand new for the Byerly. The Byerly Blunt comes with removable beams. It's going to be the first board in the market we've done with removable beams, and it also gives you an option. The beams for the Byerly Blunt will either be able to run a 1/2 inch from the tail to track a little bit more, or they'll be able to move into 1.5 inches off the tail to give you a little more release off the wake and a little looser ride. Byerly Blunt also has the option to be able to ride fins if you choose. So it's going to be a real versatile board. With this, the Byerly Blunt is also going to be a great cable board. It'll be one of the first boards that we've had that you can actually ride in the cable and in the park with no fins or beams at all if you choose. Also for the Byerly Blunt, we left a very wide tip profile to this board, mimicking more of what the Monarch outline is. This wide tip profile gives you maximum pop off the wake. At the same time, it also runs a little bit more of that straight sidewall we came up with a Conspiracy that lets you hold your board on edge. For the Byerly Blunt, we also came up with a brand new glass construction this year. The Byerly Blunt incorporates a carbon fiber Kevlar sidewall that wraps the whole way around the perimeter of the board. It makes the sidewall of this board near indestructible. You'll see some photos of Scott Byerly jibbing the rocks earlier today with this board. After hitting the rocks multiple times, there's not one fracture around the rail or perimeter of this board. This thing's nearly indestructible.
What's up guys, Aaron Rathy here, holding the brand new 2011 Byerly Blunt. This board's a really fun board to ride just because you can do it so many different ways. You can either ride it with a removable beam, which is more like a molded in fin, and also ride it finless on the cable if you want to hit rails, make it a little bit more slippery, get a little bit of a buttery feel to it. It's also good in that aspect. It's got a really wide nose and tail, really wide belly for good pop through the wake, and lands super soft with the new spine that we created.
For the new board, we also decided to bring back some original Byerly flavor with the full-on tip-to-tail graphic.
So we spent a really long time this winter, product testing for the Blunt. We wanted to make something that was different, throughout the whole line. It had a lot of the similarities that we liked about our boards. Came out with the Blunt. It's got removable beams, reinforced sidewall, and just so many really good features that you can kind of change up and ride it your own way. So I think it's a new breed of wakeboard, something I'm proud of, proud to put the Byerly name on, and the rest of the crew are as well.
You should try the Byerly Blunt.